Okay, I'll be starting off this one with my opinions on socialism. As I did say before, I don't like capitalism very much because it has a massive excess that we don't need, doesn't really help anything. So for instance, just look at the nearest item in your house, and think about all the time it's helped you, and think about how much better off you are that you've bought it. Yes? And now that you realise that you're not better off you bought it, that it hasn't helped you much at all, it could be substituted with like something much cheaper and less expensive and less resource consuming, I'd like you to consider my position. Basically everything we have is useless, we don't need it, doesn't make us any happier, it wastes manpower, wastes resources, and so basically we shouldn't be creating it. However, yes. Do I hear doubts forming?
That was just nihilism again, don't worry.
Okay, so you agree so far, yes?
Hmm?
You agree so far?
Well, yeah, if you... I think you can take two options. I think one option would be to just, because there's no point, or probably is no point,
Okay.
just try to get as far as we possibly can and live in the most ridiculous excess as is
Before it runs out! Jesus, that's gonna...
everyone. Because, I mean, the fact is...
What? Why is that? How is that a viable option?
Simply because there's no point and we're going to die out.
So this is the leave it for the children strategy. Just have as much fun as you possibly can, and let your kids suffer for it. That's the one option. That's on the one hand we have this, okay, and on the other hand,
that's an option. Or we could do the that would generally be considered nicer and try and sustain the human race for as long as possible.
I personally would like to go with the second one. I don't know about you guys, but just I'll go with the second one.
I would really like to see a simulation of the other option.
Just like imagine like going really fast motion, everyone just gets really fat instantly. But wait until tomorrow. Let tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, so basically, I think that because of the massive excess that exists within a capitalist society runs off something called consumerism, which is basically people want stuff and will buy stuff, and because they want stuff and will buy stuff, they employ people to do it, which allows these people also to buy stuff which they want.
If you give them less time, they won't have enough time to buy this stuff.
Wait, so you're saying make them work 24 hours a day or what?
No, it's just... No, the time thing is a result of them having nothing to do. They have too much time because they don't need to struggle to survive anymore.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. But, yeah, so because of consumerism, we keep on buying stuff that we want. However, when we look at it, all this stuff isn't very necessary, so, may as well not exist in the first place. However, capitalism promotes massive excess. Capitalism runs off excess and it promotes excess, and that's not good. Socialism, on the other hand, doesn't promote excess. The theory behind socialism is that everyone is equal, and doesn't need all the crap that we,
Everyone's not equal.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, yeah. But the thing with socialism is that, basically the government controls everything, more or less. People have very little... Actually, it depends, yes.
I don't know what socialism is.
The Socialist Party of Australia, they believe that socialism can be achieved by taking control of the means of production through the working force.
Isn't that the basis of socialism, is that the workers have control of the means of
production? Over the means of production, yeah, I think it is. And what they would do is they would make the politicians immediately accountable for all their actions, which in my opinion is a step completely in the wrong direction, but... Anyway, moving on.
Why shouldn't the politicians be accountable for what they do? Shouldn't everyone be accountable for what they do?
I'll take you through that at some point.
Okay.
Okay, but just for now, yeah, my version of socialism is that the government is
Let's call it lucrism.
Aha! We are naming stuff now, eh?
No, just because I'm not entirely sure you've got a massive socialist education.
Yeah.
So
Okay. This is true. I have no idea what I'm talking. Neither of us really have any idea what we're talking about. But if you have any complaints,
freedom of speech, people.
Yes, exactly. But yeah, anyway, if you have anything that proves that we're wrong, please tell us, because we don't look like ignorant all our lives, if it's at all possible. Anyway, so my idea of socialism, I think it's sort of a bit like what communist Russia was a bit like. You got a massive government.
I don't want to say that.
Okay, sort of on the same principles, not as corrupt and everything. Massive government, and if everyone works for the state allocates people to do certain jobs. And yeah, so take us through a system like this, where the state has almost complete power and allocates everyone their jobs.
Let me take us through it.
And is also
Do
like,
I think
paid
it would
equally
be a
and stuff.
good idea? Well,
Everyone lives under equal situations dictated by the state.
well, first and foremost, you'd have to have an idealistic state.
Coming in?
As in, generally nice people in the state, running the state.
Okay, why? Okay, yes.
We're
okay,
assuming that we want the maximum happiness for the maximum people.
Yeah.
Don't want to turn it into a slave nation.
Okay, so what he's just saying is that the people running the country are gonna have to be nice, or else we're all screwed. Which is true.
Yeah.
And I think we can find nice people to do that. I think it's not inconceivable that we could make sure these people are nice.
Secondly, you have to convince everyone to give up a lot of their freedom.
Yes, that is extremely hard.
That's
and will never, ever
difficulty.
happen.
Yeah.
Actually, it did happen, but that was only because Lenin
Well-
had such an awesome beard. Let's face it.
Yeah. I think that was more because the conditions before were so shitty.
That is true.
And this was this nice, hey, everyone's equal.
We're referring to the Russian
they're
Revolution, by the way. Okay. Secondly, sure, that's a massive hurdle that needs to be overcome. Is there anything else?
Do I have any more objections to it?
Yes.
I mean, not really. 'Cause, it sounds nice, but I just don't think it would work because people would want to do things that you do. If you just said you have to work.
Yes. And
Yeah,
by the way, this
no.
means you're not going to get paid any more for working any harder. Yeah. So it takes.
Yeah, but that's ridiculous.
Why? Why?
I would pay a doctor more than a newsagent.
I wouldn't.
Why?
Well, because everyone's equal. According to my philosophy, we'll get on to what if everyone's equal or not later, okay?
A doctor is doing more than a newsagent.
He's helping society more, but is that the newsagent's fault? No, you put him there.
Well, okay, if you put him there, yeah, sure. It's your fault then.
There we go, it's my fault. So because
You're
my
being a
fault,
prick to the doctor.
No, I'm not being a prick to the
You are being a
doctor.
prick
How
to
am I being a prick? No,
Because
listen,
the doctor's
listen.
out there saving lives, the newsagent's giving people papers.
Well, if you're a newsagent, cover your ears, newsagents. He doesn't mean it.
Admittedly, at some point, that newspaper might save somebody's life. But the doctor is more likely.
Just think.
Say if you had to choose between the two, if you had to choose between having doctors and having newsagents, what would you choose?
Yeah, okay, but just because someone's more apt at something that happens to be more beneficial to society at the time doesn't mean he should be valued more. I mean,
of course, if the downfall of society comes, you're going to want a doctor more than a newsagent.
Oh, well, okay, yes, of course, but that doesn't, as a person, all people are equal. This is the premise I'm taking on it, so they should all be
Not
treated
genetically
equally.
equal.
Well,
Right.
Okay, probably
First of all,
not, no.
Second, on top of that,
Presupposing equality, okay?
presupposing
equality
genetic
in
equality,
people.
which doesn't exist.
Presupposing equality in people. Presupposing that everyone is created equal and deserves equal circumstances.
Okay, they might deserve equal circumstances.
There we go. Deserves,
but they do not. They're not genetically equal.
Okay, fine. They're not genetically equal, but they do deserve equal circumstances. So, in aid of this, you should pay everyone
They
equally.
deserve it because we define them as deserving it, not because there's any reason.
Yeah, so for all the nihilists out there, just so they don't, what do you call it? Disown him as one of their own. But yeah, presupposing that
I think
everyone...
we're fairly few in number.
Presupposing that everyone should be treated equally, yeah? The reason you pay the doctor the same as the newsagent is so that they can both have equal circumstances.